Hey, what's up, everyone? Sly here with Flo. Flo, man, game just ended. How do you feel, man? 31-13, dominated the first half. Second half, kind of let it come back. That pick six kind of killed us, but defense, man, absolutely amazing today. No touchdowns allowed, and overall, great win. But what do you think?
Yeah, man. In the spirit of Thanksgiving, the defense they ate today, man. They were applying pressure. Nick Bosa, he's looking like he's getting back to Nick Bosa of last year. I believe he ended up with 2 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
We also got 2 more sacks. I know Farrell got that easy one when Gino tripped over that running back, and then Hargrave also got one too. So
Mm-hmm.
our two guys that we paid this offseason, they came through. They played good, and even though I always bash this guy, I gotta give Avery Thomas some credit, man.
That's
He had a
exactly
really
it right
good
there.
pick, and the game was close at that point
Mm-hmm.
still. And he made a good play. I'm always bashing him, but I gotta give him props today. He did his thing. Offense, like you said, started off good, and then we sputtered for a while. We went away from the run with McCaffrey because McCaffrey was dominating. I
Oh yeah.
said, me and you made a video earlier today. I said McCaffrey's gonna have his way. If we give him the ball,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna do our thing. But Kyle Shanahan sometimes, I don't know what he does. He kind of like he goes away from the game plan a lot of the times, and he has these like almost like a quarter of just doing like kind of nothing. It seems like where
Mm-hmm.
we're just constantly punting. But luckily, Brock Purdy, he was able to hit that strike to IU to pretty much seal the game, and then after that, our defense just didn't let anything else go. Like it, I know there's a few things here and there that we could work on, but for the most part, we got the W, and that's all I care about. That puts us second overall in the conference, right
Mm-hmm.
behind Philly. So that's also a big thing because now that means we'll only have to play one playoff game if we can hold on to this. So I'm loving this. What do you think, man?
Yeah, it was great, man. Defense, defense, defense. Pretty much giving up no touchdowns. That one was a pick six. But, man, the line was getting after Gino. They were killing him. Nick Bosa, man, I called him out a few weeks ago. But since then, he heard me. He heard me. And he's been on fire since there, man. I don't know how many sacks he got. Probably two. But it probably could have been more. They probably gave other people half a sack. But he was the one that got there first. He was there disrupting everything all game long. Got to give it to Hargrave, too. He would have had 2 sacks. But one of them got called back because both of us got penalties. So he actually had a pretty solid game too. It was awesome, man. The thing that stands out to me is it was at the end of the game. They were trying to drive. It was like 3rd and 1, and they tried to do, I don't know what it was, like a run. Stopped them. 4th and 1, stopped. It was like back in the old days, 2019, when we would stop them on those short the goal line stands. It seemed like it was happening again. It's like, oh, right, we're freaking back, man. So I mean, our depth is huge at that D line. Gregory came in, made some plays, got some pressure. Farrell not so much, but yeah, I saw Givens. He was actually getting pressure too. He got a half a sack, I believe, too. So it was awesome, man. The defense was out there balling, man. I loved it how Steve Wilkes, since that 3-game losing streak, kind of changed, man. It seems like we're doing more bump and run, being way more aggressive, man. So our guys were just flying everywhere. So shout out to one guy I want to give a shout out to though. Special teams. We kind of messed up on that kick return. The first time that Seahawks got the ball and we drove down, scored a touchdown. Seahawks got the ball, almost scored a touchdown. But Darrell Lillard Jr., the rookie, chased them down, saved the touchdown. That would have been 6 points right there. So give a shout out to him. But overall, I thought it was great. The offensive line, I thought held up pretty good. I thought actually we looked better than before, maybe because maybe your boy Spencer Burford wasn't there. It seemed like Feliciano played way better than Burford because Burford, he's gonna give up 1-2 sacks a game no matter what. But I thought Feliciano played good, and I thought let's who was on the what's his name, Banks came back and he was solid too. So overall, the offensive line was pretty solid. Some pressure, but I thought it was good, man. It was really good. But what else?
Yeah, man. Like you said, our special teams did look better. Besides that initial kickoff return, another guy who helped on that too was Womack, Sammy Womack.
Oh
He
yeah,
he
that
helped. He pinned Seattle into their one. Just even having him just on special teams, man, that makes a huge difference. But he could also add to our depth in the secondary. So getting him back was a big thing. You told me this morning that he was coming back, and
yes.
then I was like, "Are you sure he's gonna play?" And you're like, "Yeah, I believe so." And man, he made a difference right away. I was like, "Okay, this guy looks like he hasn't missed a beat."
And I told you about Samuel Womack. I remember, guys, that game last year against the Chargers. He kind of sealed the deal because he did the exact same thing, pinned him inside the 1 yard line, Justin Herbert, and they had to go 99 yards, and it didn't happen because they would have had the ball at the 20. But he's so damn fast. This guy is going to be another weapon for us when he gets it all together, when he's out there playing. But right now, it's going to be kind of hard because right now, Ambry's playing good. But if Ambry doesn't play good, then I think that Samuel Womack's going to come in and do his thing. So very impressed with Samuel Womack. And right now we got fireworks going on because people are celebrating because we got the win. But let me tell you, Purdy, I thought he did good. First half, I thought he was dominant. Second half, not so much that interception, but when he had to have it, the Seahawks were catching up. That drive getting Ayuk that touchdown, that was huge because it seemed like all the momentum, the crowd was getting crazy. It was a two-score game, and we had to have it. And Brock Purdy drove down the field, beautiful pass, pressure in his face, and throwing the ball perfect strike to Brandon Ayuk, getting the touchdown.
With the
But
nail in the coffin.
that was the nail in the coffin right there. But that was huge right there. One thing, not so good, I'll say. Kyle Shanahan kind of seems to get a little bit conservative, I would say, in the second half. I thought we kind of went away a little bit from the run. I thought we should have done play action more. I know I'm nitpicking and all, but what do you think about that? Do you agree or not?
Yeah, like I said, we started off really well. We're sticking with that run. McCaffrey was dominating, and then he kind of, for that whole third quarter, we got stagnant. We pretty much were just 3 and out that whole entire quarter. Luckily in the fourth quarter, like you said, Brock Purdy turned it up, was able to get us that touchdown. Then from there, our defense just didn't let anything happen. But Kyle Shanahan, I don't know what happens. Anytime he has a lead, he just starts coaching completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know what it is, but he's always had that kind of thing in the Super Bowl when, well, obviously against the Chiefs, with Super Bowl when he was against the Patriots, when he was part of the Atlanta Falcons. He just does that for some reason. When he's up, he just starts completely going away from his normal script, and I think it usually hurts him.
Mm-hmm. I'll say also, what was I gonna say on the offense? Oh, how do you feel that Debo Samuel, because he started off really hot, and he got the touchdown going on. Kind of second half, he really wasn't there, was he, that much?
No.
He had a few. I know that we had the play action to the left side. He got like 8 yards, but I really didn't see him that much in the second half.
Yeah.
So you don't
Well,
think
I think the second half they did more of that 2 tight end set.
they were doing
just
the 2 tight end
just to
set?
get some more blocking, and that's when Ayuk was just more of the option during that time.
Yeah, dude, but I think when these two guys are on point together, Brandon Ayuk and Debo Samuel, they're so hard. They're so hard to cover, man. When these guys are both on point, I saw last week they were showing JT O'Sullivan. He was showing that Debo Samuel sometimes takes plays off. He's like, if he goes full speed, that these two receivers right here are some of the best in the league. So hopefully we can get Debo 100%. Looking at that film, be like, hey man, every play you got to get up, because when he is, man, when he's on, this guy, he's one of the best receivers in the game of football. So I don't know. I thought it was something interesting, but overall, I thought it was a great performance by our guys. And I'll give a shout to Kinlaw, man. He got flipped and he got back up, and he made like a few plays in the second half. But that was crazy right there, seeing that flip, man. And I guess shout out to Farrell too for sticking up and defending them, because a lot of times, these teams, they don't defend their guys, and that kind of, we had like it's camaraderie pretty much. You guys are together, and we know we have a big game coming up against Philly, but this 3 days rest extra, I think, is going to help us going back on the road, going to Philadelphia. So we'll see what happens this Sunday with the Eagles. If they lose, we'll be playing for first chance at first place in the NFC conference. So it's what a time to be a Niner right now.
All right, well, you guys let us know in the comments what you guys think about today's game. Hope you guys all enjoyed your Thanksgiving. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. See y'all next time.
Peace.